When we are just hours away from results day on the 8th of December, and there is only one place, which is the election headquarters. Times now, all that everyone needs to know is who is ultimately going to win. It's not just about the overall tally, but also about who is going to win the individual seats. Suspense over overall figures has now more or less ended, with predictions going overwhelmingly in BJP's favor. But there are some key fights that are being very closely watched. Over the next 20 minutes, we will look at the 10 most high-profile battles in Gujarat battleground, starting with the faces who are in the race to become chief minister, which is limited to the BJP and Aam Aadmi Party, as the Congress so far has chosen to remain faceless when it actually comes to their CM candidate. In fact, it is only their local leaders and candidates who have remained the faces per se. So let's get started. Right at the top, along with Jem Rug, our psephologist, who is going, and of course our in-house Gujarati, who is going to decode all of the seats.
You put my neck on the line for probably everything.
Yeah, your neck is on the line until the 8th of December. It is a given now. There is no backing out from this. But when we are talking about key fights, कौन बनेगा मुख्यमंत्री? अभी है मुख्यमंत्री भूपेंद्र पटेल. He is fighting from Ghatlodia, which of course is in proper Ahmedabad. It is an urban seat. It also, by the way, has a very large population of people who come in from Rajasthan to do odd jobs. There's a very large number of people who live there in Jhuggi Jhopris. They are auto rickshaw drivers, daily wage laborers, people who have set up their small stalls. Bhupendra Patel is up against Amiben Yagnik of the Congress. He has been given a ringing endorsement by the Prime Minister and by Amit Shah that he will be the next chief minister once the BJP wins. So let's find out who is going to win this seat, and we are giving it to the BJP and to Bhupendra Patel in the Times Now ETG poll. Our projection is that the BJP is going to win. He is up against Amiben Yagnik there. The second person who is very prominently projected as the chief minister face is that of the Aam Aadmi Party, Isudan Gadvi. Remember, he was not the first person who was the choice of the Aam Aadmi Party. It was Gopal Italia. But after there was an unseemly controversy about the past comments he had made about the Prime Minister and the Prime Minister's mother, Isudan Gadvi, we were told, was the choice of 15 lakh Karyakartas of the Aam Aadmi Party, and he was made the CM face. He is up from Khambalia, which is in the Dwarka district. So what is our projection? Here are the three people who are up against him. You've got Ayar Mulubhai Bera, who is there from the BJP, Isudan Gadvi, who's from the Aam Aadmi Party, Vikram Bhai Ahir is there from the Congress, and who are we calling Khambalia in favor of? Let's find out the result of this contest. Too close to predict even now. Jay, why don't you come over here and tell us what you think about these two predictions? Interestingly, Pabbuba Manik has won this seat since 1999, but I think Pabbuba Manik is from Devbhumi Dwarka, not from Khambalia.
Yeah, so the district has two seats, Dwarka and Khambalia.
But
Pabbuba Manik
is
is
always
from
one
Dwarka.
from Devbhumi, right?
Here it's Mulu Bera, who is the BJP candidate, and Vikram Bhai Madam. Madam is an Ahir
Vikram Bhai
name.
Madam is the sitting MLA, right?
Sitting MLA of the Congress.
Okay.
And he is the incumbent whom Isudan Gadvi is challenging.
Okay, let's go back to Isudan Gadvi for just a second.
Yeah.
Let's explain to you this seat. This seat has a sitting Congress MLA. Vikram Bhai Madam has got a very sizable following of his own.
Yes, the Ahir community has a sizable presence. He has a sizable following of his own. See, most important point is they come from a very experienced political family. His daughter, Poonam Ben Madam, she eventually joined the BJP. She's also from the same region, right? So, a very influential family. Not only that, we just spoke about Pabbuba Manik in the next constituency, which is Dwarka. Let's see, in rural areas, a lot of the road contracting jobs, like there's a lot of sharing. So in fact, he even has a good equation with Pabbuba Manik, Vikram Bhai Madam.
Now here's the thing, of the people that I spoke to in Khambalia, one issue that they had, now here is a person who has really been hyped up. You know, he's been sitting there on TV giving interviews at Arvind Kejriwal. But most of the locals feel कि ईसुदान भाई जो हैं वो इधर के हैं नहीं. वो बाहर से आए हैं। तो अगर हमें लगता भी है कि हम किसी और को वोट देना चाहते हैं, हम विक्रम माडम को नहीं देना चाहते हैं, then we may look towards the BJP. But that being said, very high profile fight, and it's in the rural areas where the Aam Aadmi Party has been campaigning very, very strongly. Now let's take a look at some of the other VIP seats where the candidates were changed. What are the key fights in those places where the candidates were changed, and if they have ended up winning? The number one, okay, the prominent activist is what we are looking at next. Of course, the number one name when it comes
Jignesh
to
Mevani.
activist will be of Jignesh Mevani, who is contesting from Vadgam. What's the story?
Yeah, so Vadgam has a sizable minority population also. It's been a reserved seat. The AP has attempted to triangulate the seat. The BJP has fielded the former Congress candidate Waghela, okay, against Mr. Mevani to sort of clear the pitch for him. So if he takes it with so many challenges, a triangulation by the AAP, the former Congress candidate now having lost the seat to Mr. Mevani, going and contesting on a BJP ticket. So triangular, but very interesting fight.
Okay, so it's triangular, but what are we calling it? Can we figure out who we are calling it for?
According to this poll, it's going to the Congress, this seat.
Okay, so Jignesh Mevani is going to continue to keep Vadgam. He had won as an independent in 2017. He was a young activist. Now he won with the Congress's support, right? The Congress
yes,
did not
he
field
was an
anyone
independent
against
in
him.
2017.
Okay, and now he is contesting on a Congress ticket, and he is going to win again. Let's take a look at the next seat that we have when it comes to the prominent activists, the VIP seats that we have.
Yeah.
Okay, the next seat is also with a V. Will it spell V for victory for Hardik Patel, who has been fielded from Viramgam? Second very important activist, Hardik Patel, face of the Patidar agitation, and the BJP is going to win it. That's quite interesting because the sitting MLA again here is from the Congress.
From the Congress, he's Lakhabhai Bharwad. Now, as you said yesterday again, you've become a scholar in Gujarat now. Congratulations.
No, I don't even pretend to be.
No, it's been fascinating. It's been fascinating the way you've been drumming up the information. So, Lakhabhai Bharwad from the Congress. Now, it's very interesting. Why would one say that this is a strong candidate? Because what happened the last time round is Tejasri Ben Patel, who was since 2012 the sitting Congress MLA from Viramgam. In 2017, just before the election, she defects to the BJP, and Lakhabhai takes the Congress ticket and defeats her. So he is like sort of a go-getter who knows how to win. Okay, so you have a go-getter here, an experienced old war horse in politics, and you have this novice.
And interesting, see how the combination has been chosen over here.
Yeah.
This is a seat which has got the highest number of Ahirs, which is where Lakhabhai Bharwad comes from. Then it has got Patidars, which is where Hardik Patel comes from. Then it has got Thakors, which is where Amar Singh Thakor, who is from the Aam Aadmi Party. But eventually, it is going to Hardik Patel. The next seat that we are looking at, after we've seen, of course, Jignesh Mevani, we've seen Hardik Patel. It was funny, right, Jay?
Yeah.
It almost at that time when there was this wave in Gujarat, you know, कि अब क्रांति आने वाली है. These three men were seen together all the time, and look how their paths have completely diverged. Alpesh Thakor given a ticket from Gandhinagar South, and who are we projecting it as a win for? He's a very popular OBC leader. He's a Thakor leader. BJP is going to win this as well. Surprised? Not surprised?
I'm not surprised. Gandhinagar has, not been as much a stronghold of the BJP as Ahmedabad city is, but has a fair presence. Now here, if you talk of the challenges to him, the population of Thakors in Gandhinagar South is almost matched equally by a combination of population of Patidars and Dalits, which is what the AAP would be banging on. So you see, there's a Congress Patel candidate and there's a Patel AAP candidate as well. Yeah. Right? So it's not that they've not cleared the pitch for him, but he somehow seems to enjoy the goodwill of the BJP voter there, which has been cutting across community lines, and that seems to be seeing Alpesh through.
Okay, I want to quickly take a few comments from our guests who are joining us now. It seems Syed Zafar Islam, national spokesperson of the BJP, is here with us. Jem Rog, obviously already here with me. George Kurian and Sanjeev Kaushik, all political analysts, are also here with us. Let me start by asking you, George Kurian. It seems that this whole argument that was being given, Yuvraj Pokharna here also with me in the studio, this whole argument that was being given कि turncoats को कुछ नहीं मिलने वाला है, ये लोग तो गद्दार हैं. But जितने गद्दार हैं, उनको तो win मिल रहा है. Whether it be Alpesh Thakur, whether it be Hardik Patel.
Well, Padmaja, we'll have to wait until 8 to be very frank so that the results come out.
Humor me.
Having said that,
Humor me, sir.
I mean, let me just put my views across. But having said that, no doubt Gujarat, the BJP is looking good at this point in time. The reason being that, Aam Aadmi Party has been, for some reason, intentionally been fielded in Gujarat so that the BJP, so that the secular votes could be kind of splitted between the Congress and Aam Aadmi Party, and giving a clear edge for Bharatiya Janata Party to, move ahead on the 7th roll.
Okay, Mr. Kurian, you're already admitting that there is an edge to the Bharatiya Janata Party, Syed Zafar Islam. Already some concessions are happening.
Well, it is an unwritten fact that the people of Gujarat has clear admiration for Bharatiya Janata Party and its leader, purely because we have served them for 27 years. We have won their confidence. We have supported them whenever they need. We were around them whenever they needed a party worker. So the confidence of people in Gujarat is with the Bharatiya Janata Party, and this is something which I'm sure every party must have experienced when they went for a campaign, that people are not receptive to the ideas they are trying to sell, because they've experienced a party which works for the people and, and their welfare, while other parties were looking for the for their own welfare. Because that's what people were saying there. Congress party is primarily focusing on Parivar, while the Bharatiya Janata Party is focusing on Pradesh.
So Yuvraj, let me ask you this, because again, because you're a local, when we talk about people like Alpesh, when we talk about people like Hardik, for people who don't remember, Alpesh Thakur, by the way, who had famously said कि मोदी जी जो है 40-40 हजार रुपए के मशरूम खाते हैं, इसीलिए वो इतने गोरे नजर आते हैं आजकल, नहीं तो उनकी पहली स्किन मेरे जैसी थी. पर अब जो ये एज ऑफ मशरूम फेम अल्पेश ठाकुर है, हार्दिक पटेल है, ये अपने नाम की वजह से जीत रहे हैं, और दे आर विनिंग बिकॉज ऑफ द कास्ट कॉम्बिनेशन, और बिकॉज बीजेपी से, as somebody had very famously once told me in the Delhi Lok Sabha election, pardon my language, somebody said कि हम तो मोदी जी के लिए दे रहे हैं, कोई बकरी भी खड़ी कर देगा, हम उसको भी वोट डाल देंगे. किस वजह से जीत रहे हैं?
Since I bumped in the show very late, so kindly allow me a couple of minutes. See, first of all, if we talk about Lakhabhai Bharwar, the Viramgam seat where he is contesting against Hardik Patel. So these are two, it is a dichotomous situation. On one hand, Hardik Patel is a very contentious leader, although popular, and Lakhabhai, he is a very clean man, gentleman, and ground people tell me that he is an RSS sympathizer. He visits the RSS Karyalaya very frequently. Having said that, about the Gandhinagar South
Wait a second, why are you making life difficult for Lakha bhai? You are saying कि कांग्रेस के कैंडिडेट है, कांग्रेस के एमएलए हैं और वो शाखा जाते हैं.
I'm just putting some facts on record.
George Kurian, what's going on? Lakha bhai is your MLA, he's attending shaka.
No, that's fine. RSS is not a political entity. That's
maybe
fine.
he also doesn't say Jai Siya Ram.
Maybe
Lakha bhai se bulwaiye,
the vice versa can also be true, that RSS is supporting him. Maybe. He's a good person.
I have no comment because I don't know how authentic what he's trying to make.
No, sir, nothing is authentic. Even exit poll not authentic, Yuvraj's information not authentic. But okay, that's a lighter note. Go on, quickly complete. Yes, Yuvraj.
Yeah. And regarding the Gandhinagar South seat, so traditionally it is a Thakur-oriented seat. I remember the last time Mr. Shambhuji Thakur won the election with a thumping majority and the margin was 5,000 plus. So the candidate who had a great margin, or that is 5,000 plus, has been replaced by the detractor Hardik Patel. Okay. So it is going to be very interesting. Sorry, Alpesh Thakur. So it is going to be interesting. And one last thing, last 30 seconds. BJP had a paucity of Thakur leader. So BJP, I am being told, is touting this Alpesh Thakur guy across the length and breadth of Gujarat as their star pracharak. The only Thakur face, the only credible Thakur face that BJP has right now is Alpesh Thakur. Okay, so he has been projected and propelled by the BJP. And that too from the highest
point that you make over there, that since there is a paucity of people from the Thakur community, who knows, maybe Alpesh Thakur may soon outshine Hardik Patel in the near future, because there are plenty of senior Patidar leaders already in the BJP's ranks. Let's move on now to give you two more VIP seats that we have identified. Of course, the next one is Gopal Italia. We've already spoken of Isudan Gadvi. Now we're speaking of Gopal Italia. He is contesting from South Gujarat. It is in the Surat district. Why it is important? BJP won this seat in 2012-2017. And the projection is that BJP versus Aam Aadmi Party. I want to bring in Yuvraj again. You were not very confident. You were saying that Gopal Italia is almost crying कि मुझे भाई क्यों लड़वा दिया यहाँ से, but यहाँ तो लग रहा है वो जीत भी सकते हैं. युवराज,
See, I'll tell you, Katargam is one of the contentious seats, the so-called hub of the Patidar Andolan. It is one of the 5 seats that media is overhyping, so to speak. But the sitting MLA Vinu Moradia has been exalted to the level of an MOS, and that to the Revenue and Land Department. So this has somehow BJP was somehow able to douse the fire there. And right now, one of the dominant communities.
Sanjeev Kaushik,
just 10 seconds. One of the dominant communities, Prajapati community, is not at all supporting Alpesh, this Katargam guy.
Okay, Sanjeev Kaushik, do you think that any of the Aam Aadmi Party leaders, even their VIP faces, are going to win?
देखिए, ये विश्लेषण तो विश्लेषकों का काम है और ये अगले 5 साल बाद इसका काम आता है. मैं सिर्फ इतना कह रहा हूं कि आम आदमी पार्टी गुजरात में जाके एक राष्ट्रीय पार्टी बनने जा रही है और बहुत सारे ऐसे चेहरे हैं जो सामने दिखाई देंगे, निखर के सामने आएंगे और आम आदमी पार्टी के लिए वो काम करेंगे.
सर, निकल के तो आएंगे, बट जीतेंगे कि नहीं? निकल के तो सब लोग आ गए सामने, बट जीतेगा कौन?
चुनाव के पहले निकल गए.
जो एग्जिट पोल दिखा रहे हैं उसमें ऐसा नहीं है कि कहीं पे भी शून्य दिखाने की कोशिश हो रही है. निश्चित तौर पे एक आंकड़ा तो है और एक अंक तो है. वो अंक यदि वाकई सच हो जाए तो मुझे लगता है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी के गढ़ में जाके, गुजरात में जाके आम आदमी पार्टी यदि एक राष्ट्रीय पार्टी बन रही है, अपनी उपस्थिति दर्ज करा रही है, वो बहुत बड़ी उपलब्धि है. अभी तक आम आदमी पार्टी के बारे में लोग यही सोच रहे थे कि वो कांग्रेस पार्टी का विकल्प बन रही है और कांग्रेस पार्टी.
सर संजीव जी, ये बहुत वक्त तक हम कांग्रेस से सुना करते थे, जब कांग्रेस कोई भी इलेक्शन हारती थी ना, एंड देयर आर प्लेंटी ऑफ देम अनफॉर्चुनेटली, वो बाबा कहती मॉरल विक्ट्री हमारी हुई है, सरकार बीजेपी की बन रही है, मॉरल विक्ट्री. तो अब आप भी गुजरात में मॉरल विक्ट्री करने जा रहे हैं. योर थॉट्स सैयद जफर इस्लाम, डू यू थिंक दैट द आम आदमी पार्टी इज गोइंग टू विन दीज 2 seats राइट नाउ? Both their main seats, whether it is Gopal Italia, Isudan Gadvi, is showing neck and neck. Very difficult even for us to call it. Sayyid Zafar Islam.
Well, Padmaja, as far as Bharatiya Janata Party is concerned, we know that we will be getting Ashirwad from the people of Gujarat, and they will certainly not help AAP to get even 1 seat. AAP will not be able to open their account. Whatever feedback we have from the ground, that only suggests that they may be contesting for 2nd or 3rd position between Congress and between them and Congress. But as far as Bharatiya Janata Party is concerned, we will have the historic win this time, maybe 150 seats or maybe more. But and Congress will also have a historic loss.
Okay,
and,
you are saying 150 plus. It's interesting because all of the exit polls are maximum giving you 139, sir. But I again want to quickly give as many seats as possible. Call them, 4 of our viewers, because lot of excitement there to find out कि भाई वो बहुत बड़ा उनका डेब्यू हुआ था, क्या हुआ. Rivaba Jadeja replaced incumbent BJP MLA. What happens to her? Is she going to win? Yes, she is going to win it. This is another big projection that we are making. Quick thoughts on this, Jay.
Yeah, it's actually very interesting. Her own sister-in-law, Naina Jadeja, was actually apparently campaigning against her.
Definitely.
And
I met her.
Also we had Hakubha, the existing MLA, who was denied the ticket and apparently is a little cut up. Yeah. So if she is winning in the face of all this, and the Aam Aadmi Party candidate Karsan Karmur is an Ahir.
Yeah.
As I told you, Ahirs dominate that belt.
Yeah.
So it's actually interesting. If she wins out there, she's really won against a hard rock.
Now imagine, here is somebody who's 32 years old, who is now emerging out of the shadows of her husband. Ravindra Jadeja carried out roadshows in her favor, is believed to be a political novice, and yet she is set to win. On the back of all of these seats, many people would be wondering, agar everyone given a ticket by the BJP is winning, is there an underlying current that we are missing? Could the BJP end up getting more than is being projected? Just about 30 hours left. You will find out. But remember, these are the projections that we have made, and we will stick by them. For the time being, thank you very much, all gentlemen, for having joined me. Big stories of the day coming up on the other side.